Hello everyone, my name is Rolf Trond and I welcome you to ChangeCockpit Copilot Edition. ChangeCockpit Copilot Edition is a free extract from the full Change Cockpit. The full Change Cockpit consists of all other Microsoft 365 workloads, and normally we announce there around 120 to 130 changes every month. So this is only about changes which are rolling out this and the following month, and this also applies to the following changes regarding Copilot. So let's start with Microsoft 365 Copilot changes for this month. Okay, then let's continue with another big one this month, Microsoft 365 Copilot. First of all, Copilot actions announced last year are now being rolled out for only for English UI in preview in targeted release. With actions, you can automatically execute your daily tasks. You will get the action where you can just fill in the blanks, like summarize, smile, and then and then select emails, Teams, messages, meetings, and so related to in the last time frame, notify me over, and then you can have trigger points like schedule. You can do this daily as an example. So that's called Copilot actions. Inside Copilot chats, Copilot will group the chats now by time frame, so it will be a bit more clear. You have the today, the yesterday, previous 7 days, and previous 30 days, and then current year and current year -1 as groupings in the Copilot chat. And chat sessions in Copilot chat will get better names. Till now, Copilot used the first prompt, my weekly email summary, and so on. And now this chat title will be made using LLM, will be generated as you are being used to, for example, from ChatGPT. Then there will be a new feature in Copilot for new Outlook. It's called Prioritize My Inbox. Copilot will then go through your inbox, through the mails in there, and will assign the emails a high priority mark if needed. You can also configure a low priority mark. This works for now, at least only in inbox and not in other folders or mailboxes. Also no other inboxes, only your personal inbox. And what's quite confusing, this feature must be requested with an opt-in and only works for new Outlook and Outlook on the web in English. Other clients and languages will follow. So if, in my understanding, you have like a quota for your tenant, and the first users who clicks on the prioritize in your Outlook will get the feature as opt-in, and it could be that other users can't turn it on because you used your tenant quota for the preview. That's my interpretation of this communication in here. Then we have the agents in Copilot chat now also available in Outlook. You had the agents in the regular Copilot chat, like for in Microsoft 365 Copilot application. But the Copilot inside Outlook missed this feature. Now this will be in there as well. So you can access agents directly from Copilot within Outlook. Loop will get the recap feature over a longer period of time. Till now it was only available for the current session. Now you can go back to the last 30 days. To use this, you go to the upper right corner, click on recap, the three-dot menu recap, and then you can create a new recap and understand what the other users changed inside this loop workspace. But the loop asks about who and when changes were made. That's quite the same. It's not a recap feature, but anyway, you can ask Copilot within loop what changes has the author made to this page, so you can understand what changed again while you were away from this workspace. OneNote Copilot or the Copilot chat integration was rolled out to the OneNote desktop application. And now this will also be rolled out to the OneNote web application experiences. So in web and also the OneNote experience inside Teams will get the Copilot chat. Inside all these Copilot chats, till now you only have seen the past chat sessions and need to search through them manually. if you're looking for something, you will get a search option in there. Work and Web tab. So the free Copilot with Enterprise Data Protection, that's the Web tab. And the Work tab for Copilot with Graph, Grounded Chat if you have a Microsoft 365 Copilot license. They had different input boxes, and this will be now the same after this change rolled out. They will look the same. PowerPoint has the Copilot, but PowerPoint also has the, let's say, older designer feature. For Copilot license users, this feature, this designer will be merged together with Copilot. So designer will be part of Copilot and will use the designer functionalities in conjunction with Copilot to give you new design elements and propositions. But if you don't have Copilot licenses, then the designer will still be available for your users just as used to have it. That's quite funny. Microsoft announces this change regarding Copilot for Microsoft Windows desktop build versions, but they never mentioned what PowerPoint version you need to use this. So I assume you need just to be like for all Copilot features on the monthly update channel or the current channel. Inside the Copilot app from iOS and Android, so Copilot mobile app, you will now also get the access to all the agents right from your mobile platform. PowerPoint will get now finally the upgrade or the extension, so Copilot can use your org branding inside PowerPoint. This can be done either via organization asset library, that's an asset library inside SharePoint, or if you're using the third-party application Templafy, you can use it as well in there. If you have an organization branding or an organization asset library in SharePoint, you need to configure this asset library with set SPO org asset library with Copilot searchable to true, and then Copilot in PowerPoint will be able to access the images, your org images from there to use it in slides. Then there is a small, let's say, update regarding automatic Copilot pinning in the Copilot chat in the Copilot app. So Microsoft changed the Microsoft 365 app, rebranded it to Copilot, and there are some experiences which redirect to this application. As example, if you download the dedicated Copilot app, that's also available, and that's a consumer app. But if you try to sign in with your Entra ID, which has enterprise data protection enabled, into the Copilot app, then you will be automatically redirected to the Microsoft 365 Copilot app. And if you don't have the Copilot chat pinned in there, it will now pin it for you automatically during the redirect part. So let's see in here if the PowerPoint doesn't freeze. I had never a freezing PowerPoint, did you? DemoGod is not on my side today. Sorry for that one. Let's let's restart PowerPoint. Yeah, I have never done this during a presentation for years. That's quite funny. Thank you, Microsoft, for having this. So let's share again. Let's hope that's the right one. Yes, you should see it now again. Sorry for that. Okay. I need to enable the video optimization. Okay. Here we see it's now pinned in here. It's the Copilot chat part in Microsoft 365 Copilot. This will be pinned automatically if you are being redirected. Then if it will also be pinned when Microsoft 365 Copilot app is being reinstalled. Also when you sign into the Copilot or Bing mobile app as mentioned, then you get the redirect, or in Android if you ask Copilot integrated in other apps. And for sure it will only be pinned when pinning is not deactivated. How about the support of other template like the Word or Excel there in OAL? I haven't seen anything yet on the roadmap when Word and Excel will use the organization asset library. Sorry for that one, but only for PowerPoint till now. Okay, then we have the planner updates as mentioned in the Teams workload now with AI, the AI features. First of all, the project manager agent will be rolled out in Europe. That's quite a big thing. The project manager is as big as the team's facilitator agent. The team's facilitator agent takes notes and makes automatically tasks and so on during your team's meetings. The project manager agent, you will be able to assign planner tasks. We see it here to the project manager, and then project manager will start to work on this task. This task has the defined target audience for the summer campaign. So that's quite an easy task for a Copilot, right? So you assign it to the project manager and it will be done for you. So this agent will now be also available in Europe in preview. Then you will be able to generate tasks from a PDF file. If you upload a PDF file to a planner task, then you can generate more tasks from this file. And then you can automatically create dependencies, or let's say if tasks are processed with project manager, then project manager will automatically create task dependencies. By now, or at least in this Tech Community blog article, Microsoft mentions that you need a Microsoft 365 Copilot license to use these AI features in Planner. Makes sense. Till now, they always said you need a Planner Plan 3 or a Project Plan 3 or 5 to use Copilot, whatever. Now they specify that you need a Copilot license. But for this feature here with task dependencies, for sure you need a project license, Plan 3 or Plan 5, because that's Planner Premium, and Planner Premium has the ability to have task dependencies, and to use task dependencies, you need a Planner Premium plan, and therefore you need a project license. Then, yes, you need a Copilot license for this project manager agent. And not with the project planner. At least it's specified in here. Last year, during the preview or during the preview of all these AI features in Planner, Microsoft always mentioned it needs a project plan 3 or 5, but they also mentioned it during preview. So when this comes out from preview, but it would be some kind of, in my opinion, it would be some kind of a bad joke if you need for a Copilot feature in Planner and again another license. On the other hand, as just mentioned, to use task dependency feature, you need anyway the premium license from project to use a Planner premium plan. And to create project manager, create a plan in Teams channel. That's another one from AI updates. Then you will get the direct integration of the video creation in Clipchamp. So last month, we heard that you can use Copilot Visual Creator. Ask Copilot Visual Creator, hey, create me a video about hiking. And then Copilot Visual Creator will trigger Clipchamp to do this. Okay, now you will get the direct integration to create videos directly using Copilot from Clipchamp. This is not video generation as you would perhaps think of when using AI. No, Clipchamp, you tell Clipchamp create a video about hiking, and now it creates a script for you, selects audio and video from all asset libraries, cuts this together automatically, creates overlays and speaker narration, everything for you. So it's the automation of using everything that fits together inside Clipchamp. It won't generate new content, it just uses existing content and puts it together. So I hope this makes this a bit more clear. And this feature now is directly integrated in Clipchamp. You can also use it, as mentioned last month, directly from Visual Creator inside Copilot Chat. And inside Clipchamp, this feature will only appear when a new or empty project is created. Then Copilot Chat will be extended with safe links features. If you have Defender for Office 365 licenses, then you have time of click URL protection as you're used to from emails or Teams chat. And you will time of click, sorry for this typo, URL reputation check for users without Defender for Office 365 licenses. So at least you get the reputation check in there. And links will no longer be redacted. First, you will get this feature in desktop and web and then in mobile. So your links inside Copilot Chat will be protected as well. Then Viva Insights will now finally, as mentioned last, I think it was Ignite, will now be included in Microsoft 365 Copilot subscription. You need this to access the full capability of Copilot dashboard, like the advanced insights and organizational insights. These insights will also be increased the limits to access these dashboards from 10 to 50 users for new tenants. You will get the new service plans. That's important if you are managing service plans and licenses individually. And the cohort analysis between Copilot and non-Copilot users will be retired, actually not retired. It will be moved to the Copilot Advanced Insights dashboard. Makes sense because you will be able to access the Advanced Insights dashboard now because you have a Viva Insights license. So finally, you will get the insights part. And it's not only about Copilot dashboard. You will get the full Viva Insights features. All the other stuff you will get in there from. Okay, the other one, that was quite unexpected to me at least. You will get Viva Glint included in Microsoft 365 Copilot subscription. Viva Glint is a tool to create questionnaires or surveys for the whole company. To create surveys for teams, we would have Viva Pulse, but Viva Pulse is currently not integrated in Microsoft 365 Copilot. I would think it would have made more sense to add Pulse, but anyway, it's Glint. You will get now Glint with the new service plan for Viva Glint as well. Now, the last piece that's missing, which Microsoft announced, is the SAM feature, meaning SharePoint Online Advanced Management. SharePoint Online Advanced Management you will get for free as well with Microsoft 365 Copilot, and that's a very important piece of puzzle regarding oversharing for Copilot usage. If you want to have a deep dive, if you want to know more about SharePoint Online Advanced Management, if you are a ChangeCockpit member, you can access the recording in Teams and watch the deep dive in there. If you don't have access, just ping me and I will send you the recording so you can have a look at this, because you will get this for free as well. Currently, you can use it using a trial license no matter what, but it will be rolled out shortly as well. But I don't have a timeline yet. So then the next feature is license requests and self-service purchase for Copilot will be extended for all tenants using these licenses. So if you haven't disabled it and you would like to do so, then disable self-service purchase and then user license request for Copilot. You don't need to use MS Commerce PowerShell module anymore. You can use the UI from Microsoft 365 Admin Center to disable this if you would like to do so. If not, just let it happen. Pay-as-you-go configuration, as mentioned some months ago, or there is more and more coming regarding this. If you have users who don't have a Microsoft 365 Copilot license, these can still use agents inside your environment using pay-as-you-go billing. So let's say you have your HR agent, which responds to all HR-related questions configured. Then you can let all users access this agent regarding no matter which Copilot, if they have a Copilot license or not. So to enable this pay-as-you-go configuration, There will be a new UI in Microsoft 365 Admin Center rolled out, so you don't need to do it anymore in Power Platform Admin Center. You can configure it already, it's just in Power Platform Admin Center. You will find it in Copilot in M365 Admin Center, and then there is Copilot Pay-as-you-go billing. It's already there, but it will redirect you to the Power Platform Admin Center, and then you can add an Azure subscription for Pay-as-you-go billing. Then there is a new release notes page regarding Microsoft 365 Copilot features. I don't think you need to read this when you're watching this monthly Change Insight call. You should get all information anyway, but if you would like to read it, there is a new release notes page. Then we have for Copilot Studio the block the access and recording of transcripts. Microsoft rolled out a new control feature called block the access and recording of transcripts in Copilot Studio. And this was now deactivated again because they had a bug. Probably they will re-enable it again at a later time. And then we have custom engine agents for Microsoft 365 Copilot. You can extend this with Copilot Studio custom engine agents finally at the end of March. And you have currently in Copilot Studio in the analytics page or in the analytics tab, there was a toggle to use the new analytics features, and this will now be or was already removed. So you can't switch back to the old analytics page anymore, but that doesn't matter, I think, so much. Then Copilot Studio will now start the prompts charging, so the calculation if prompts in Copilot Studio will be built, and this will be built based on messages and types of messages you're using. Like a classic answer will be built a one message, and if you're doing an autonomous action, then there will be a billing rate of 25 messages. If you want to track this billing, you can do this from Power Platform Admin Center. Then we have some more changes regarding Copilot with no M Message Center or no Roadmap ID currently. First of all, Copilot Pages is now available in the mobile app. Python support in Excel has been extended to other languages like French, German, Italian, Japanese, and so on. So in Europe, it's quite important to know that we have more available languages for Python in Excel. Then Copilot in Excel has now the option for graph-grounded chat. So if you're talking to Copilot chat or if you're typing with Copilot chat in Excel, you can't just ask it only for the current document. You can now also ask questions about other documents because the graph-grounded functionality is enabled. Word was ramped up quite a bit. Word can now summarize documents with 1.5 million words. This is approximately 3,000 pages. Previously, it was only 80,000 words, now up to 1.5 million. That's quite a big number. And PowerPoint can translate slides and whole presentations. I've seen a demo video about that. If I'm trying this myself, then Copilot chat outputs me every slide translated in the chat. That doesn't help me. I want a translated slide, so I think this this will hopefully be corrected soon, or at least it's my Copilot agent doing it that way. So then we have also an update regarding the agent promotional access. As just mentioned before, we have the pay-as-you-go feature for Copilot agents for non-licensed users, non-Copilot licensed users. This was announced back in December monthly Change Insight calls. But the update here, first going back, if you have 50 or more Copilot licenses you will get starting in January 6th till the end of June. So it's running at the moment. You will get 10,000 queries per month for agents in SharePoint. So if you're using agents in SharePoint, like my mentioned HR agent could be built in SharePoint agent, you feed it with all the most up-to-date HR related PDFs and it will start answering only about this input. Would make sense. Then you will get 10,000 queries per month for free for your users if you have at least 50 Copilot licenses in the tenant. You'll see if your tenant is enabled when you go to Microsoft 365 Admin Center to Copilot. You see this banner on top that this feature is, or this promotional access is enabled for your tenant. And if you would like to know now, that's the update of this change, you can get the usage data of this promotional access using get SPO Copilot promo usage. This requires this version of PowerShell, at least SharePoint Online PowerShell, to use. So you can get this promotional status. That's it for Copilot. Thank you for watching. Feedback is always welcome. If you have any questions, please follow up to me either using Teams or email to rolf@changecockpit.ch. If you would like to see more and all the other workloads, please feel free to sign up on changecockpit.ch or changecockpit.cloud for free demo. Thanks for watching and see you next month.